The best laptops of 2022 remain essential purchases for many of us, especially anyone who is working or studying remotely. However, with the cost of living squeeze hitting many of our budgets, the idea of buying a new laptop may not be something you particularly relish at the moment. The good news is that we are here to help, as we've used our expert knowledge to put together this list of brilliant laptops that cover a wide range of budgets. Every laptop in this list has also been tested by us. Though you will find hundreds or even thousands of them in the market, here are the top 5 best laptops. You will know why they are best after you watch the whole video about them. So let's get started. And don't forget to check the product link in the description.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
Number 1. Apple MacBook Pro M2. The Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 comes with Apple's latest M2 chip and offers excellent performance and battery life. However, there's no new design here, and with the new MacBook Air snapping at its heels, this laptop feels a bit redundant in some aspects. The MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 is a laptop of contradictions. It's revolutionary but plays it safe. Exciting but a bit boring. It's a strange choice and also makes complete sense. The good news is that it comes with Apple's brand new M2 chip, which the company promises offers a 40% performance increase over the M1, yet it remains the same price as the previous model, starting at $1,299. For anyone who was just about to buy, getting the MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 instead is a bit of a no-brainer, as you're kind of getting the M2 upgrade for free. That lack of a price rise does come at a well price, however, as the MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 features the same design as the previous model and the one before that. If you love the look of the old MacBooks, this won't be an issue, but the lack of new design does make it feel a bit left out by Apple. Even if it is one of the best laptops you can buy right now, could this be the last MacBook Pro 13-inch we'll see? If that's the case, then it's a pretty great way to bow out. The M2 chip puts some good work in here, providing excellent performance, especially when it comes to video editing, and day-to-day use is, again, excellent, with multiple apps running at once without causing the MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 any issues. Throughout our time with the laptop, we were impressed with how silent it was as well, with the fans rarely kicking in to keep things cool. The MacBook Pro 13-inch M2 2022 is the first device to come with Apple's new M2 chip, so if you're desperate to try it out, this is the laptop to get. Number 2. Microsoft Surface Laptop 4. The Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 might just be one of the best laptops for writers, with one of the best keyboards we've ever used. It could use a few more ports, but it's an easy laptop to recommend to anyone that is going to be typing a lot. The Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 has arrived at kind of a weird time when many people have found themselves working from home due to a global pandemic. Ultrabooks like it have traditionally shined in the commuting world, which means that they've lost a bit of their gleam. Lucky for the Surface Laptop 4, lockdowns don't last forever. Many will surely adopt a more hybrid work model, splitting the work week between their home and the office. So, having something that's light and portable as well as powerful and long-lasting will be key. And that's when the thin and powerful Surface Laptop 4 will truly shine. Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 13.5-inch at Amazon for $799.99. This Surface laptop is thin and portable yet powerful enough to see you through most everyday workloads, and a pleasure to use thanks to the gorgeous PixelSense display and one of the most comfortable keyboards we've ever typed on. It's exactly the laptop we see ourselves taking to the office once that's a possibility again. Even in the shadow of the upcoming Surface Laptop Studio that was announced in the Microsoft September 22nd event. That's what our workload looks like, and it's a big reason why this is one of our favorite laptops right now. Performance. 11th Gen Intel processor, perfect for getting work done. Don't even bother trying to game on this. Consistent performance plugged in or on battery power. Battery life just over half the 19 hours promised. Still gets 11 to 13 hours of use. Microsoft Surface Laptop 4, software and features. No bloatware. Full Windows version, not S mode. The Surface Laptop 4 comes in 4 different color options, and all of them look excellent. This is definitely a laptop you won't feel ashamed of showing off in your local coffee shop. Number 3. Acer Swift 3. The Acer Swift 3 is an excellent ultrabook for the masses, made better thanks to its accessible price, thin and lightweight design, and pretty decent battery life. It might be a budget machine, but the Acer Swift 3 outperforms other laptops in its price range. Whereas most cheap laptops will provide a barely passable computing experience, the Swift line proves that just because a machine comes with a low price tag doesn't mean it can't be a solid computer as well. However, even the best budget laptops come with more limitations than their more expensive siblings, and the Acer Swift 3 is no exception. It's inherited some of its predecessors' flaws, such as weak-sounding, downward-facing speakers. Basically, if you want that ultrabook form factor for a fantastic value, the Swift 3 is an excellent choice, particularly if you're on a limited budget. It's held onto its place on our best laptop list for a reason, and while it's still available at near its MSRP, it will likely remain there for a while yet. The Swift 3 features a 14-inch Full HD, 1920 by 1080 display that isn't the crispest on the market, but which is more than enough for most purposes. Several hours of HD streaming movies looked excellent bright enough in all but the most direct sunlight. After running the Acer Swift 3 through a suite of benchmark tests for its CPU, GPU, and battery, we're pleased to say that there's a measurable improvement over last year's model. The Acer Swift 3 is an affordable ultrabook, but that does come at a cost. There was a decent amount of bloatware on the Swift 3 when we got it, but nothing that a 10-minute sweep through the Windows Control Panel's app management utility couldn't clear up. You might be wondering if you should buy an Acer Swift 3 considering that it's a couple years old at this point, but there are still a lot of reasons to pick it up if you're in the market for an affordable ultrabook. Just keep its limitations in mind. Number 4. HP Spectre X360. The HP Spectre X360 presents a brilliant update on an already excellent laptop, bringing the latest Intel hardware to a stunningly designed 2-in-1 device. It can get a bit loud, and it's expensive, but it looks beautiful, and offers brilliant battery life as well. It's hard to improve on a winning formula, but the HP Spectre X360 has done just that. It raises the bar of what to expect out of these laptops now that it comes with Intel's Evo certification. To meet Intel's standards, HP had to not only improve upon the laptop's performance, but its design and battery life as well. In fact, it lasted almost 13 hours in our PC Mark 10 battery life test. Whether you're concerned about battery life and want something that can hang with Chromebooks and MacBooks during long workdays, need something portable enough to easily take on the go, or want something powerful, the HP will be able to satisfy just about any user outside of hardcore use in that mode. If that's a crucial feature for you and you want a laptop that's as easy to use no matter what form factor it's in, you might want to consider a Surface Pro 7 or iPad instead, which are thin and light tablets that can be used with keyboards gamers. With that said, the HP Spectre X360 takes some missteps. It's a bit clumsy when in tablet mode since it's a bit too big to comfortably. The biggest upgrade on the HP Spectre X360 over the previous model are its components and performance, with the laptop being a showcase for Intel's latest mobile processors. If you're still seriously considering the HP Spectre X360, we can safely say you're almost certainly not going to be disappointed, but even though it's one of the best 2-in-1 laptops you're going to find anywhere, it's not going to be the right fit for everybody. Number 5. Lenovo IdeaPad Duet. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook strikes the perfect balance between tablet portability and Chromebook utility, all while keeping the price ridiculously low and somehow packing in a lich king of a battery that simply refuses to die. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook is easily one of the biggest surprises by far, at least when it comes to the 2-in-1 laptop market. This tablet-laptop hybrid packs a lot into its tiny frame functionality, portability and longevity, so while it's not without its flaws, none of its shortcomings can take away from the value you're getting. This is one of the best Chromebooks we've ever used. If you are a Chromebook skeptic, the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook just might be the device that wins you over. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook is one of the 2-in-1 laptop hybrid to hit the market in but where others lack software support or sacrifice portability by loading up on more heavy-duty hardware, the Duet manages to strike the perfect balance between functionality, portability, longevity, and perhaps most importantly affordability. Taking the utility of Google's Chrome OS and packing it into a 10-inch keyboard-enabled tablet, the Duet is absolutely one of the best 2-in-1 laptops we've ever seen for its price. There's even a case to be made that it's one of the best Chromebooks of the year. The biggest shortcomings of the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook come in its design. When it comes to lightweight 2-in-1 laptops, the available software options can be hit or miss, and even then your options are more limited than with a traditional Windows laptop or MacBook. Fortunately, Chromebooks have access to the entire Android app ecosystem, the largest digital marketplace in the world. The Duet is one of the most portable Chromebooks you're going to find right now. Its compact form factor and negligible weight make it the kind of 2-in-1 that you can easily carry with you in any circumstance.